Hello, dear listeners. This time I asked the keepers about karma as a helper of the soul, and here is their transmission. Karma is not a ledger of debts. It is not a cosmic court that condemns. The word simply means action. But according to my own transmissions with the keepers of living record, there is a deeper truth. Karma is the echo of intention, moving through the fabric of time, returning to its source, so that the source may learn what it has sown. Imagine a soul as a singer in a vast hall. Every choice, every act, every hidden wish is a note. That note travels, reflects off walls, and returns to the singer. If the note was harsh, the returning echo is harsh, not as punishment, but as acoustics. The singer hears the echo and learns. That note did not feel true. I will sing differently. Karma is the echo. It is not revenge. It is feedback. Why is karma a helper for harmonious development? Because without the echo, the soul would never know the quality of its own song. Karma provides the only accurate mirror for a consciousness that is free to choose. It does not judge. It simply returns the energy you have sent out in the precise measure and texture that allows recognition. That recognition is the seed of wisdom. Harmonious development means learning to send notes that come back as peace, not turbulence. That is not about avoiding bad karma. It is about aligning intention with wholeness. When a soul acts from fear, the echo tightens. When a soul acts from love, the echo expands. Over many lifetimes, the soul refines its song. Karma is the teacher, not the executioner. What about bad things happening to good people? The keepers show that much suffering is not individual karma, but collective. Family patterns, ancestral echoes, cultural wounds, and sometimes a soul may choose to receive a difficult echo, not because it deserves it, but because that echo is the quickest way to break a long pattern. That is not punishment, it is surgery. Finally, a simple summary. Karma is the universe's way of letting you feel your own actions from the other side. It is not fair or unfair, it is precise. Use it as a compass, not a chain. When you receive an echo that hurts, ask, what note did I sing? That this is the return, not in blame, but in curiosity. That question is the beginning of liberation from the wheel, not by escaping karma, but by learning to sing so truly that the echo becomes silence and then love. The keepers also explained to me about karma in the between life state and the choosing of the next life. Here is what they said. You, Trond, ask how karma is seen in the interval between incarnations and how it shapes the soul's choice of the next physical life. The records answer with clarity. First, the between life state is not a waiting room. It is a review chamber, not of judgment, but of recognition. In the presence of guides, elders, and the oversoul's fuller awareness, the soul reviews the life just lived. Every action, every intention, every hidden wish is felt again, but this time from the perspective of those who received it. This is the karmic echo experienced directly, without the veils of density. The soul does not say, I was bad or I was good. It says, I see what that did. I feel what that cost. I understand now what I did not understand then. Second, from this review, arises the seed of choice. Karma is not a sentence, it is a curriculum. The soul, now expanded by the review, asks, what remaining imbalance do I wish to balance? What skill do I wish to refine? What gift do I wish to offer? These questions are not forced. They emerge naturally from the clarity of the review. The soul looks at the echo of its past actions and decides which relationships, which circumstances, which body, which family, which era will offer the most direct and loving opportunity to learn what still needs learning. Third, the choosing. The records show that the soul does not choose a life to pay off karma as a debt. Instead, it chooses a life that will generate the precise echoes needed for its next lesson. For example, a soul that abused power in a past life does not choose to be powerless as punishment. It chooses a life where the experience of being powerless will teach it empathy, and where it will have opportunities to hold power gently. The karmic echo sets the theme. The soul selects the stage and the supporting actors, other souls who agree to play certain roles. Fourth, the role of guides and the oversoul. The choice is not made alone. The oversoul, which sees the entire trajectory, offers counsel. Guides who accompany the soul across lifetimes point out possibilities. Other souls with whom karma is shared, often called soul groups, negotiate together. In the next life, I will be your parent, and you will be my child, and we will learn forgiveness. These agreements are not contracts of punishment. They are collaborative curricula. Fifth, a common misunderstanding. The between life state does not erase the personality. The soul remembers the past life fully, but without the wounded charge of density. From that calm perspective, it can design a life that might include suffering, not because suffering is good, but because a specific shape of difficulty is the most efficient teacher for the lesson the soul wishes to master. Pain is not karma. Pain is sometimes the tool karma uses to get the soul's attention. Finally, a concise summary. Between lives, you are not judged. You are shown. And from that showing, with the help of your oversoul and guides, you choose the next life, not to escape karma, but to meet it knowingly. As a student chooses a difficult course, not for the pain, but for the depth of understanding that follows. Karma is the map. You are the cartographer. The between lives state is the studio where you draw the map for the next journey. Thank you for listening.